This is the 2015 Ferrari LaFerrari. LaFerrari in Italian actually means the Ferrari. So this is the king of all Ferraris. So this car is of course in the Ferrari red color that they're for sure known for. In my opinion, you can't get a Ferrari unless it's in red. Gage would say otherwise, but
blue.
He wants blue, but
Tiffany blue.
Red is definitely the way to go. I like how it has the yellow accents right here with the Ferrari horse, and then also matching right there with the Ferrari shield. Alright, so you can see with this Ferrari compared to your normal Ferrari, there's a bunch of differences. You can see the mirrors come out way out here. That's definitely a thing on LaFerrari that won't ever see on another Ferrari. There's only one windshield wiper. That's pretty unique to a lot of cars. You normally see two going back and forth, but for this car, that's not something that is normal. There's also a big scoop right here. There's big vents right here, so it's able to bring in a lot of air, especially when you're going to those higher speeds, 150 and up. That's very necessary. Very beautiful LED lighting right here. This thing just glows whenever it's on. And then you see the door handle is actually hidden underneath the car. You wouldn't really see that unless you knew it was there. So when you pop it right here, it just opens right up.
Heavy door.
This door is super heavy. One of the most heavy duty doors that Ferrari's ever made. The interior is also a beautiful red color, so it matches the outside of the car.
Okay, but on a serious note, the drip is on a different level today. The drip is on a different level today. LaFerrari comes with a fire extinguisher.
Fire extinguisher right there, you know, whenever you're racing on the speedway, which, you know, all of these cars are going to do, not just be garage queens, but definitely a necessity. Very heavy to close.
Gotta shut it so
big
soft.
Loud noise when it's closing, just super heavy duty. The gas tank is right here. There's a button inside for it to pop open, and we'll show you that real quick. There's buttons right along right here. So you can see it right here, gas, and then it just pops right open. You stick it right in there, close it. There's a couple other buttons right here. You'll see that the front trunk is right here. Gas, as we just showed you, and then the trickle charger port right here, which actually is right there on the other side. So that's also very important, like I've said on these cars before, that always has to be plugged in.
Always.
As we move to the back of the car, you can see it has a see-through engine bay right here. That's Ferrari's big V12 engine. But the cool thing about this car is it's not just the V12 gas engine, but there's also a hybrid. So this car is a hybrid. There are actually individual engines on each wheel that are electric that help you gain the horsepower and traction when you're driving this car. So that's one cool thing about Ferrari, is they were kind of one of the first, them and Porsche, to come out with a hybrid technology car. If you come around here, you'll see the Ferrari logo and the metal thing that is almost on every Ferrari. This is known for Ferrari, their logo. This actually pops up on a lot of hypercars. That doesn't happen. You can't really get to the engine. You have to have certain screws and bolts. But what's cool is you could actually prop this up and see it with all its glory. So now coming down to the lights, you see this has a beautiful design right here. The blinker is actually right in the middle, and the driving and the brake lights are on the outside. You'll see that this is mesh all the way through to give breathing to all the engine and all the things that are underneath the hood. And then there's two exhausts on each side, so it does have 4 exhausts coming out. This one right here is really cool. This is like kind of a brake light, and then you see the camera. So it does have a backup camera, and that's what they're starting to do with all these new high-end hypercars. They're putting all the same electronics there in their lower cars up into their hypercars. So it does have a backup camera if you need help driving it. So sitting in the Ferrari now, you see that there's a couple unique things to this car. There's Alcantara all along the steering wheel. Same material used up here. You have the Italian flag right here, just so you know that this car is Italian. You won't ever miss it. The Ferrari logo right here and LaFerrari right here. They're very proud of this car, so they want to kind of put the logo everywhere. It's right here and right there. You see the triple screens actually right here for your gauging and your speed right here. All your technology will be over here, and your information about the car is going to be over here. One cool fun fact about the car is that this seat is a fixed seat. So this seat is not going anywhere, but you adjust your footing by moving the steering wheel forward and backward, and these pedals actually move forward and backward like that. So if you're shorter, unlike me, this will be a good way to help you adjust the seat for you to be able to drive properly. Now, with Ferraris, you'll see that they have all their modes right here: wet mode, sport mode, race mode, and then of course traction control on and off. Your blinkers are right here, right and left. Your lights are right here, and your windshield wiper, single wiper, is right there. You have your reverse and auto driving buttons are right here. Your windows are actually right here. I know a lot of cars put them in multiple different places, but your windows on the car right here. The front lift, which is very important because these cars ride so low to the ground that you definitely need this whenever you're pulling into a parking lot or a speed bump or something. It will raise the front end of the car up and you'll actually be able to drive smoothly in it. It has a USB port and actually a cigarette lighter, which is very uncommon in cars like these, but definitely a unique feature to have. All your temperature and your air controls are right here. Your airbag is up here.
It's a small airbag.
Small airbag, but will definitely keep you protected in this cockpit. So with Ferrari, they don't put which car that you have, but they do say that it's a limited edition of 1 out of 499. So there actually is 500 of them made, but that 500th one is in a Ferrari museum and we won't ever get to see it. But this whole back thing is made out of carbon fiber, so the car is very light, and then of course you can see the engine back there.
This is such a beast. That windshield wiper though. Look how clean these lights are. Oh my God. It's so different.
That's going to conclude today's video. We got the Ferrari all put in its spot, ready for the show. We're actually going to one later tonight, and that's going to be my next video. But thank you for watching. If you haven't already, go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos.